Hey, good morning, everybody. Um, this is Thursday. This won't be posted till tomorrow, but it's very cold. And what it'll be like tomorrow, I don't know. But I hope you're staying warm during these very cold days. But we had a really big feast day this week, one of the biggest of our church year. It was called the Conversion of St. Paul. I want to say a little word about that and a little word about conversion. Um, I watched all the football games last weekend. It was really, if you're a football fan, it was four of the greatest games. They all went down to the wire. And when they were talking about them on the sports shows during the week, oftentimes a commentator would say, now this is the play uh, that really made the victory possible, or the defeat. Maybe it was a blocked punt, maybe it was a long pass with 7 seconds left. Maybe it was the referee's call, but they would say, now this is the play that really determined the outcome of the game. Well, that's kind of how we look at St. Paul's conversion. As you look over the history of our church, there are certain key moments that are more important than others. And this conversion of St. Paul, which you can read in his letters and in the Acts of the Apostles, really was such a key moment for the history of our church, because this is when we became Catholic. That the church at first was just sort of preaching to the Jewish people, and it was Paul that took it beyond that to the Gentiles, to us. So that's when we became Catholic, which means universal, it means worldwide. So we became this universal worldwide Catholic Church, especially at the time of Paul's conversion, because he's the one that took the gospel beyond the Jewish people to the Gentiles. So it was a really important feast day. And I just want to touch a little bit on conversion, because we're all called to conversion all the time. And what is conversion? Well, let's say you're driving to Chicago and you get lost, and you pull off and you get directions, and you go down the road again. And let's say you get lost a couple more times, and you stop for directions and you get back on the road again, heading to Chicago. That's not conversion, that's just adjustments. But if you're getting lost again and again, and you finally say to yourself, I'm not going to go to Chicago. I'm going to go back home. I'm going to turn around and go back home. That's conversion. Conversion is when you turn around from something and return back to where you know you have to be, turning back home again. That's conversion. And sometimes these conversions happen in a single moment. Some people can say, I changed my faith when this particular thing happened, like when you get sick, or you lose a friend, or you lose your health, or lose your job. Some big moment in your life, it really knocks you down, and you have to get up from that. And through your faith and your relationship with God, you get up from that, and you say, that was the moment when I turned things around in my life. But most of the time, conversions are little things, little moments of turning around that we do every day. But we're all called to conversion, whether it's a single moment like it was for Paul, or just a little moment in our life where we know we need to turn around from this or that and head back to where Christ is, and to where we belong. And I just want to read you this little story, because it's kind of a conversion story. It goes like this. God the Father knocks at my door, seeking a home for his Son. Rent is cheap, I say. I don't want to rent, I want to buy, says God. I'm not sure I want to sell, but you might come in and look around. I think I will, says God. I might let you have a room or two, I say. Oh, I like that, says God. I'll take the two. You might decide to give me more someday. I can wait, says God. I'd like to give you more, but it's a bit difficult. I need some space for me. I know, says God, but I'll wait. I like what I see. Maybe I can let you have another room. I really don't need that much. Thanks, says God. I'll take it. I like what I see. I'd like to give you the whole house, but I'm not sure. Think on it, says God. I wouldn't put you out. Your house would be mine, and my son would live in it, and you would have more space than you ever had before. I don't understand at all, I said. I know, says God, but I can't tell you about that. You have to discover it for yourself. That can only happen if you let me have the whole house. A bit risky, I say. Yes, says God, but try me. I'm not sure. I'll let you know. I can wait, says God. I like what I see. God wants everything, He doesn't want a little piece of our heart, doesn't want a little room in our life. He wants everything. And so we're trying constantly to give him more and more space in our life. And that's really what conversion is all about. Just those little turning arounds, or that big turning around where God can come more and more into our house and into our hearts. Okay, everybody, nice to be with you again, and I'll see you soon.